This is the new org flow org chart in Humanagement. So we have a lot of features packed in here, and this is very customizable. I'll show you some of the options we have and how to set it up. So a couple things to notice. We have these lanes here, which have positions inside of them. You can open them up. You can drag them and move them over. That ends up being saved here. And back. And you can customize the color of any of these. So if I go here and I want this to be, say, a different green, save that, shows up as that different green. Everything's very customizable here, including these options. So in these options, you can see that the color is on the background, which is one style. Maybe I want to get rid of that. Everything's gone back to white here. Except for these little highlights here. And I can add this highlight, which adds this little button here. And so that's a really subtle way to show the color. You can also go and do like an outline, which is a little bit more bold, and return it to this. And then you can also go square or rounded. Also gives you a very different look. And then you can make these wide or thin. And this text at the bottom, you can move that from the top to the bottom. So you have a lot of customization here. Also, you can see this CEO position is outside of the chart. So if I go over here and I drag this over, I can select an existing position. I'll show you how to create those in a moment. And I can then say, all right, I want the CTO outside. However, I can then see options like all of their articles. I can edit this actual position itself. Or I can view its responsibilities if I've assigned any to it. So then you can then go and make these flow chart lines like that. And your options really are limitless here. Everything is movable, including these. So these can be wherever you want. You want to control how far away or how close they are. Also fully customizable. You can print this, and when it's not in edit mode, which is how people normally see it, they can't move anything. So someone who's not an admin will never have the edit mode option available for them to turn on or off. So another really great thing here is search. So if you have a large organization, people aren't always going to be able to know the position. So maybe they're new and they want to know, okay, well, who is in charge of this? So I can type something like social media, press find, and then it's going to open up and find that on the chart, the only one that exists. If it's in multiple ones, I can do that too. I can search for someone's name. So we can see Adam here. He's the CEO and the office manager. So if I type in Adam, I press find, see every place that he is on that org. Also expand all, so you can see everything open. Collapse all for all your options. This also integrates really well with the knowledge features of the software, because I can take any position like the CEO position. I can press view articles, and it's going to pop up all the articles that are assigned to this user via courses or directly. And then I can press view this article, and it's actually going to show me this entire article. As a video, I can then process that. If I'm an admin, I can edit it from here. If I haven't read this, I can mark it as read. So you really do get a really easy way to consume and operate with your organization just from this one view. As far as creating these lanes or creating positions, so when I create a position, let's say this is the senior janitor. I can then select what area he's in. I can also select who their manager is. So let's say it's going to be the HR manager. And create that position. Then there's that senior janitor position. We're going to create another lane. Go over here and I can create the public. I'm going to leave it, say this muted pink. Also add that description, which is what shows up down here. And I can press save. So it's going to be automatically placed. So it might, in some cases, automatically place it underneath something else. There it is. You can just move it wherever you want. And you can also create lines from here. So if you want to say, well, this public area is really an area under sales, you can also draw that line. And changes in here are actually changing the data. So you're actually changing what position is the manager of people. If you're changing them to a different, department or division, then it will change it there. So you might be asking, what about sections? How do I control sections in here? Now, if I want to delete those, I press edit, and then I press delete up here. And now that's gone forever. So if I want to edit or create a section, all I would do is I would go over to here to this position, and then I can add the header. So I can say this is the, communications department. And now when I update this, this will show that header. So now I can create however many headers I want. I can create maybe the janitor is part of the section. But you also have those options there. So yeah, it's pretty unlimited as far as what you can do, however many of anything you want. But that is basically how the feature works. And if anyone has any questions, we have the chat over here, and we love to have your questions no matter what they are. Keep building.